What's happening, guys? This is Bharat Nagpal for iGyan.in, and today we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at the new Sony Xperia Solar. This is a phone from Sony Mobile. It is being launched in a couple of days, and we've got an exclusive unboxing for this for you guys for India. And let's get into the full unboxing for the Solar. Now, this device is going to cost about 20,000 rupees in the market. It comes with Android 2.3, but it will be upgraded to Android 4.0 is what Sony's been promising. For all their Xperia Next devices, the Xperia S, Xperia U, Xperia P, Xperia Solar, all of them are going to be upgraded to ice cream sandwich. This device comes in a bunch of colors, and this one is, I believe, the black color. And this has an inbuilt 8GB memory, but unlike the other devices that we've been looking at, this does have an expansion slot, so you can put in up to 32GB extra. So without further ado, I'm going to be unboxing this, so let's get into it. So this is the Xperia Solar. I'm going to put this aside for the time being. Going further in, so I have something really strange here. We have dual-sided adhesive tape, and let's see what's inside this. So this is the Xperia NFC tag that you can attach to the device. These are smart tags. So once you have the settings saved, you can just simply tap on the Xperia smart tag and connect to your device. Really interesting. I'll have to look into that. So they give us two smart tags that can be attached anywhere in the house, and to share settings. Quite interesting. So I have a black tag over here, which is a black Xperia smart tag, and then I have a red Xperia smart tag over here. And once it has been coated, I believe it has some sort of magnetic strips in there or some magnetic sensing in there. Once the settings have been saved, you can just connect, you can just tap your device and it will start to show those things up. So I'm going to look into that with more detail. You do have a information leaflet about applications over here, a startup guide for the Xperia Solar, FCC statement, and declaration of conformity booklet. And that's all as far as documentation goes. We do have a nice Indian pin system, green heart charger. So eco-friendly charger with a USB port on one side. This comes with Indian pin system, and it's a fairly tiny looking charger. So I'm going to put that on the side as well. We do have earphones, but unlike the ones we saw in the Xperia P packaging, these are not in ear style, and they don't seem to be anywhere near the quality of that one, but the cable is the same anti-tangle type. We do have an inline microphone and push button, and these are Sony earphones. So they should be great quality, I won't deny that. Sony earphones are really usually good quality earphones, but I'm not too sure if they will fit or stay in the ear. So I'm going to be telling you when I do in the full review. And this tip is also not gold plated, unlike the one we saw on the Xperia P. And last but not the least, inside the package is the USB to micro USB cable. Now this is exactly the same cable as the one we saw on the Xperia P. Again, very high quality cable, very thick cabling, and we do have the surge protectors on either side. So really good cable over there. And what is interesting over here is that Sony has also included a micro SIM to standard SIM size tray. Really impressive stuff from Sony over here. They have given a very nice looking transparent SIM tray. So that's everything from the box. So let's take a look at the device itself. So taking a look at this device, on the front of the device you will see this protective sticker that Sony has added. This does have a certain bit of information how to insert the SIM tray, that you should charge your device for about 30 minutes before you turn it on. Now I have removed the front plastic, but usually Sony has another layer on it, but in this case it doesn't seem like it. No, I am wrong. There is actually another layer on it. So there is a screen protector that is on the device, very nicely installed, so you won't really notice it. Let's talk about the physical aspects of the device. You have a couple of sensors over here. You have the earpiece along with the Sony logo, and below that 3.7-inch capacitive display, 854 by 480 pixel display, so that's fairly good in terms of pixel resolution. You have the back button, the home button, the menu button. Again, these are capacitive buttons. Below that you will see the Xperia logo, and you will see that the display is actually raised above that, and this part is thinner than the display part. On the right of the device you will see the camera shutter button along with the volume rockers. You have the micro USB port on this side as well. On the top of the device you will see a 3.5mm headphone jack, again flat and flush, and on the left of the device you will see the power lock and unlock button. And on the back over here you can remove the back cover, so I'm going to do that just before I get into any more details. So there's the back cover. The battery is not removable, so don't even try. Your micro SD card goes in here, your SIM card goes in here, and you can't insert a micro SIM, so you need to use the included SIM tray that Sony has given with the device. You do have a 5-megapixel camera along with the LED flash over here. You have the speakerphone at the bottom of the device, and as you can see by the back panel, this device also comes with NFC, and we will be tapping this to the included smart tags as well, so I'm going to be looking at those as well. So that's the outlook of the device. Let's quickly go ahead and power it on and see what the interface looks like. And while it powers on, I'm going to be comparing it side by side by its own big brother. It's the Xperia P. In terms of build quality, the Xperia P seems far superior. There is the unibody metal back and the side shell on the Xperia P. The display is also much better. It is a 4-inch versus a 3.7-inch, and it is a higher resolution display on the device, and you can see that both of them are running Timescape, but the display is much more crisp on the Xperia P. Xperia P also has a front-facing camera. It also has the new Xperia transparent bar at the bottom with the new style touch buttons that I really like. This one doesn't have that. It has the standard buttons at the bottom. So that's there. We have 5-megapixel versus 8-megapixel cameras at the back. This one does full HD video. This one does 720p only. And that's majorly the difference. There is a difference of 5,000 rupees in terms of price. But you can see if you have the extra money, you should definitely go in for the P. But let's get into the Xperia Solar right now. And as you can see, this is the lock screen with the Timescape user interface. You do have media keys over here, so you can swipe in from the left and get the media keys. Locking, unlocking happens the same way. So lock, unlock from the left side, and mute, unmute from the right hand side. And once you get into the interface, you can pull down the notification panel from the top over here. You do have 5 home screens, pinch to zoom in to bring out the overview feature. Really nice widgets flowing in from all your pages. Quickly jumping into the menu, you can jump into all settings, go into the About Phone tab. You will see that this device is running Android 2.3.7. Fairly decent, but the company will upgrade it to Android 4.0.3 as a promise that they have given to the users. Let's talk about the kind of apps that are pre-installed on this. So it seems like the standard apps, but you do have Office Suite. You should get about some free storage as well on these new devices. So we're going to figure that out. I think you get SkyDrive storage with these devices, but I'm not too sure about that. You do have Track ID pre-installed. Google Apps are all pre-installed. Neo Reader is also installed. 3D Album, Wise Pilot, all these things are installed. Timescape widget is also there, so you can install your Timescape UI, and you can set up your Timescape and have the Timescape widget give in the latest feed. So overall looks and feels responsive, not too bad as far as I am concerned. I'm gonna quickly go into Wi-Fi over here, connect to the wireless network. And now that we are connected, I'm going to quickly jump into the browser over here, and let's quickly load up iGyan. The Xperia Solar does come in a bunch of colors, including white and black, and there is one more color, I believe, which is the red color. Now it's loading up the full website without any issues, and I feel that it is doing a good job of it. It's already loaded up the full website, and it seems that all sorts of animations and things, transitions seem to work properly. All images have been loaded up. You can pinch to zoom in and pinch to zoom out. The screen looks pretty decent, pretty crisp. you can see that text is really visible. Panning around seems to be a little jittery, and I don't know if that's an initial startup thing or that's the usual case. Again, kinetic scrolling is not as smooth, but I'm sure you can download a bunch of other browsers to test it out, and this will get ICS, so hopefully Chrome will work on this as well. So till then, I'm not too happy with the browser that comes stock. Let's quickly jump into YouTube and stream a video of iGAN from there as well. So let's go here and search for iGAN. So video streaming seems to be pretty decent. Audio quality seems to be a little muffled, and I'm not too sure why that's happening, but I'm going to look into that and see and tell you if the audio quality is actually muffled. There is also a full HD sample that they've included. So this is the same video we used to see on the Sony Ericsson lineup of Xperia phones. So this is just a sample video on HD to show what the device is capable of. So this seems to be a pretty good device from Sony. In terms of specifications, like I said, there is a 3.7 inch screen in the front over here, and at the back we have a 5 megapixel camera. This does run Android 2.3. It does have an 8 GB of internal storage, 512 MB of RAM, but unlike the other devices, this does have a micro SD card port in there, so you can install SD cards up to 32 GB to add memory to this device. This device also has a 1 GHz dual core processor, and as far as the battery is concerned, it's a 1320 milliampere hour battery, and the device is fairly slim, as you can see over here. If you want a comparison of size, quickly place it with a bunch of devices I have on my desk right now. So first of all, I have my iPhone, which is over here in terms of size comparison, and you can also take a look at the Xperia P, which is slightly bigger than the Sola, and I do have the Galaxy S2 over here. So you can see a quick size comparison with the Sola on that one as well. And last and not the least, in fact possibly not at all least when it comes to this, is the One X, and this one seems to be the smallest, but it's actually not in terms of screen size. This is a 3.7 inch screen, which is bigger than the one on the iPhone. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This was a quick unboxing hands-on with the Xperia Sola. This is a new phone that has been launched by Sony, and it's going to be available in the market in the coming days. Price is about 20,000 rupees. It seems like a fairly good device, and we'll be doing a full review, including some video samples, image samples, all of that, and you'll be able to see it on iGAN.in. So for more unboxing videos, reviews, tutorials, and tech news, log on to iGAN.in. If you have any questions, queries, and want something requested for the full review, post those in the comment section below, or catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Make sure you tell us what you want to see in this device so that we can cover it up in the review. Do take us time, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/iGAN, youtube.com/iGANTV. If this video helped you out, guys, give it a thumbs up. It helps us go a little bit further. I'll see you guys in the next video really soon. Take care. Bye.